Appreciate your patience, y'all. I hope you are ready. It's time for the best block of the entire marathon. And I liked all the blocks, don't get me wrong. I mean, I made the schedule, so you know I liked all the submissions. But boy, do I have a soft spot for Mega Man. And it's time. IraqVet coming up with Mega Man 4. I hope you enjoy.
Alright, it's that time for Mega Man 4. It's the Mega Block. Let's go. Let's get hyped. I'm ready to go. My name's IraqVet0304. I got with me Guy Next Door 717 as my commentator.
Hello.
What's up? We're gonna have some pretty good times here with my favorite Mega Man game, Mega Man 4. And we're gonna reset there. 3, 2, 1, reset. Let's go. I'm just resetting the RNG right there. That's all I did. So, through this awesome game, you're gonna see a lot of sliding and a lot of pew-pewing. So hopefully we don't fail too much. And just keep in mind, everybody, if I do mess up, it's not technically a mess up. I'm just showing you what not to do, because I care. I care about future speedrunners. If you want to speedrun, I will gladly show you what not to do. So here we go. All right, you guys ready? You ready, G&D?
I'm ready, dude. Let's do it.
You ready, chat? Let's go. All right, here we go. Title. You want to count us down, G&D?
Sure will. Okay, guys, if you're ready.
Hang on. Wait. Okay, now go.
All right, title screen. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. So, guys, in Mega Man 4, this is the very first Mega Man where you get to use the Charge Buster. So, it's a really neat feature. We're actually going to be starting out with Bright Man. There are 2 different routes. You can go Bright first, or you can go Fair first. We're going to choose Bright Man as this route. So, we're going to be looking at RNG throughout this entire run. This game is full of it. I got a lot of sliding, a lot of pew-pew-pewing, just like IraqVet said. So, the first instance of RNG are these grasshoppers here. So these grasshoppers, they can either give you a short hop or a long hop. So we're getting a couple short ones here. Let's see what the second one does. We're getting a long one there. That's good. So this game was actually released in 1991. So he's going to go up here. And we're always looking to optimize our runs in any way possible that we can by sliding here, by not charging where we're not supposed to. So anything to reduce lag as well. So let's see how these grasshoppers do here. So
yeah, the more things that are on the screen in Mega Man 4, the more laggier it gets. So their lag reduction strats are a thing in this. So you want to pay attention to what you're doing. You see me do like little hops on the grasshoppers there. That reduces a little bit of lag and stuff like that, you know. So getting enemies off your screen fast as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And we really should do, when you see him sliding and sliding and sliding, that's called a slide chain. You want to make sure those are nice and long slide chains there.
Oops.
Let's see. My streams is a little bit behind yours. Oh, an unfortunate death there. That's okay. That's okay. This is those platforms are notorious for getting us sometimes. So
I meant to do that. I wanted to show you what not to do in speedrunning.
Yeah,
actually, I was resetting RNG there because I knew RNG was gonna be a pain in Bright Man. So I just, you know what? Let's just reset it and start over.
Absolutely.
I meant to do that. I meant to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get back there. Now, if you're in a speedrun, you're going for PB attempts, you'd obviously want to go ahead and just reset there. I mean, when we run this game, I also run this game as well. So we actually do races every Monday nights for the past couple of months or so. So it's been a lot of fun. We're very, very privileged to be here with you guys tonight with the charity stream for the suicide prevention. I mean, it's a huge thing. So if you're feeling depressed or you need someone to talk to, there's always people out there that are willing to help you. So this is a great cause. It really is. So what we're going to do here, we're actually going to we're fighting Bright Man right now. So pretty much what he's going to do, he's going to do a couple charge shots and he'll do one lemon shot. So what that'll do is it'll ensure that Brightman does not flash Mega Man at all.
Wow.
Oh, actually, I think that was that one lemon shot. You had 2 shots in there, so that's probably how that happened. So that's okay though. He's almost dead. We got him. Boom. He's gone.
That screwed it up. It happens.
That's
What can you
okay.
do? What can you do?
So you notice that IraqVet, he's actually standing in the very center of the screen. What usually happens is that if you're off from the center, Mega Man will walk to that area, jump all the way to the top of the screen, then come down to get his weapon get. But if you stand on the specific pixel, he actually will just jump right in the very middle to get his weapon get, and then exit the stage. Now we have Pharaohman. Again, if you do Pharaohman first, it could save you 6 seconds overall from doing Brightman first, but you have to be absolutely perfect in your run. He's going to switch over to the bright weapon here, and he's going to freeze all his enemies. So you're thinking, wait a minute, when I played this casually, wasn't there scorpions here? No. When you do the Bright Stopper, what it does, Bright Stopper, oh my gosh, it's Mega Man 2. And we're going balloonless, it looks like, too.
G&D phase, there we go.
G&D phase right there. I'm notorious for not getting that jump, and then getting a PB without balloons. I really like to call it G&D pace. So, anyways, talking more about this bright weapon. So, normally, if you just fire it and you just start walking, it only lasts for about 4 seconds. But if you keep sliding, it actually lasts as long as your slides are. You can do it an entire screen and still have every enemy frozen. Right now, he's doing some lag strats here. Those enemies, if they shoot, it creates more lag on the screen.
Mother. Son of a...
Well, I guess our streams are quite a bit behind each other, so I'm guessing that might have been a death.
This is not the run that I wanted to produce tonight, just so you guys know.
It's okay, we're having a blast. I hope chat's having a blast too, so... but you got this, man. So, that death is actually... It really hurts. I mean... You can see we had to do these guys again, these little, I didn't know what you call them, little platform guys. So let's just get back to where we were. Nice slide chains there, dropping down. Yeah, I bet our streams are like, your stream's like maybe like 6 seconds behind or something like that. Okay, lag reduction stress there, keep going. So again, if you guys are a big fan of Mega Man games, definitely pick this one up. It's a blast. It's my favorite since I was a kid. So now we're heading into Pharaohman stage. He's always going to start with a hop and a couple fires there, so that always happens. So he's going to just charge the Buster there. Pharaohman's notorious for hopping around. What you want is what's called a Pharaoh Bro. That's what's happening now. He's just kind of like standing there and just charging up and firing. Oh, he actually went to the side there. Well, shoot. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get this magic pixel. So 2 stages where you see how Mega Man's elevated there with the platforms. You could possibly get what's called an early skip, an early exit, and where you can jump up and it skips the weapon get animation. You can do it here and also dive main stage as well. So that if you had a favorite Robot Master, which one would you say that would be your favorite?
Skullman, definitely Skullman. I love his stage and I love the fight. Oh crap, I forgot I don't have balloons.
Oh.
Whoops, I meant to do that.
Yeah, typically what we do here is we use balloon and we actually push the balloon in the wall in certain spots and everything to kind of jump up there and just be really, really fast. So what he's doing is using the bright man strat here, the bright weapon strat. Freezes all the enemies. I mean, it's a good. Yes, it is slower, but hey, what can you do? We don't have balloon, so that's okay though.
Yeah, I'm showing you the beginner strats. That's what so everybody can play this game. I'm showing you how to start out playing this game. Start out with bright man strats everywhere you go.
That's right. That extended slide here into the hippo. I never knew you could skip the hippo. Never knew you could do that, when I was a kid. So we're using Pharaohman here to get through this the top section here of the Saturns. Again, it's tightly routed here to do, and then let's see if you go for this part. No. So typically what you can do with this spring guy is you can stand right next to him, charge a Pharaoh shot, and then face the opposite direction, and you damage boost through him, but your Pharaoh shot that you're holding out over top of you actually hits him and it destroys him, so. Okay, and we're gonna go in this other side of the room. You'll notice that these platforms here that he's standing on, they actually will come from the other side, not like from what we saw at the very beginning of the stage. So, keep going down here. Let's go ahead and talk about the fight here. So, with the Pharaoh shot, what you do is you can hold the Pharaoh shot above you, a full shot, and then if you hit an enemy with it or you hit Ringman with it, then you actually get to keep the shot as well. So you get 2 shots out of it, and you'll see that here. This is a very tight fight. Let's see how it goes. One extra slide there, or a lengthy slide, and this fight is just botched. It really is. So it looks like he's on Pixel as well. Again, we have 4 of the bosses or masters here that are RNG, and 4 that are scripted fights, which that means that they're the same every single time. So, Ringman was an example of a scripted fight. Pharaoh Man's RNG, Bright Man's RNG. Now we're going to go into Dustman. There's 2 parts in this level that are just notorious for resets. The first part is the lag room, what we call lag room. It's very, very laggy. You'll see why. And the other part is the crushers. And I think that might go for fast crushers. We'll see. Again, we're going to keep using this Bright Man's weapon here. You can shoot some of those enemies. Normally, those enemies that are red and white right there with the shields, you cannot hit them. Your Mega Buster shots just tink off of them. But since you're using the Bright Man, his weapon, then you can shoot him. So again, you can see how laggy this room is. It's just, phew. But we routed it pretty easy. You did a great job, Ed, on that. Excellent job.
Yeah, that was scary. It's always a scary room.
It always is. Yeah, it always. We're gonna switch over to Ring here. I can't really hear. I have your stream. I don't know if Eddie gave you anything. So.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Looks like we're not going for fast crushers. That's okay. We can get not so fast, possibly. Okay. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, we got the zip! That's always awesome. That's a vet thing. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's your thing.
Yeah, that's my calling card. That's my signature move.
Absolutely. So if you're not going to get it, if you're not going to get the fast crushers, or even not so fast crushers, put a little swag in there. Why not?
Right? Why not? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, keeps it entertaining. So here we have Dustman, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a slide and then go in and give him a shot there. Now, again, RNG boss, you do not want him to suck you, okay? So when he does that, the only way to stop that animation is to run into him if you have enough health, which I don't think that you do right now.
I do not.
Yeah. But again, that's just RNG. That's like what, like 4 seconds or so, maybe 4.5, whatever.
I think if you hit a boss, it does like 8 HP of damage, and each time, and you can only going into Dustman fight. By the time you get there, you can only hit him at most 3 times to stop sucks at most, and that's if you have pretty much full health.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful. If you don't, him just sucking right and left is just no bueno. Reset.
Yeah, it's reset heavy. The first 4 bosses of this game are very reset heavy. It's very. I know in my runs I'm like, who's Skullman? who's that? It's reset heavy. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna keep going up here. Normally, what we do is we have the balloon, and we show you the only zip in the game, where you place a balloon and then you get hit by an enemy and it zips you through that section there.
Yeah. Capcom decided in Mega Man 4 that the only way you can zip is if you have iframes. So you have to take a hit and slide through that wall there. But if you run out of iframes and you're still in the wall, you die.
That's right, you do, and and you actually can die with the balloon too. The balloon, if you set the balloon up and then you're so close to the ceiling, it will kill you. I think Eddie just gave you an E-tank there. That's pretty awesome.
I'm so used to switching back to bright there that I did it. I was like,
Oh.
I forgot that I was already on there.
It's just habit. It really is.
It is.
Yeah. You get that muscle memory in there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this section is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, we're going to use that bright weapon. It's kind of OP in this game. I mean, we use it a ton. We really, really do.
You're gonna see it the most in the 8 robos, and you won't see it at all in the castle stages, though. Crap. Everything throws it. You know, when you're so used to getting those balloons and then you don't get it, all your menus are messed up and everything. It's weird. So.
Yeah, oh, definitely. So we're going to switch over to Dust here. I can already hear from your stream that you've already started the fight, so it's a little bit of a delay. So, again, this is actually a scripted fight. The only thing is that Skullman's skull barrier, it could be either, 30, 60, 90, or even 120, 100?
Yeah, 100. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, you want the quickest shield there. So, looks like we missed Pixel too. That's okay. We got that weapon get it, so... Yeah, you'll see the skull barrier here a few times. Okay, so next we're going to go to Dive Man stage. So, again, we're going to use that, we're going to use the Bright Man's weapon there at the very beginning. Actually, throughout the entire stage again. It's just, it just makes this game kind of broken. Not to say it's not easy.
Yeah.
You know.
Thing to note in Dive Man stages, you can't jump out of your slides underwater. So you gotta have the slide cancel. And it makes it difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can see all these enemies are frozen. The notorious whales here. So the whales, if you're a good masher, you can get them down in one jump there, right? But me and Vet, we're not that great at it. So it usually takes us a couple times to bring him down.
Another juice box from Senior already. That's hot.
Oh yeah, I'm just now seeing that right now. Okay, so yeah, that's really great. Somehow Eddie knew that you were going to do a marathon stream tonight.
Somehow he knew I was going to suck it up, and he's like, "Here, have this."
Yeah, for real. So same thing here. We're going to use Bright Man's weapon here. We're going to do some close jumping there of those spikes. Here's the whale again. You know, you can see that he didn't even the whale didn't even spawn in all the way. So. Okay, then we're gonna go here. I mean, if you actually go down there that corridor there, it looks like it's a pit to death, but actually, you get a very special weapon. And what weapon is that, Ben?
His wire is completely useless.
He's not wrong.
It's more useless than Marine.
That's right. So here's Dive Man. This is a scripted fight as well. He's gonna come right at you, just hit him with that skull barrier. He's only gonna shoot one time his missiles, and we get that. The shield absorbs it, and boom, you're good. So looks like he's on Pixel here. He's gonna try to get that early exit. Let's see if he gets it. Nope, that's okay though. Again, we're just gonna teleport right out there.
I jumped too soon.
If you guys are really interested, watch the TAS of this game.
Oh yeah,
and it will blow your mind.
The task run is crazy.
Yeah, some of the stuff they do, we even try to mimic some of it, and it's very difficult. It's almost, well, some of the things are impossible. At the very end, when you have refights, when you refight all the Robot Masters, there's a you can do this skip to where it's like, what is it, how many? Is it 30-some inputs that are like frame perfect?
Like 19 frame perfect movements in a row, like back to back. It's crazy.
It's insane. But I just don't see how a human could actually do that, you know. So, and it does require the wire as well. Pretty interesting stuff. If you're interested, watch the TAS video of this. So it looks like we're in the bat room here. Looks like you got bad bats there. That's unfortunate. It just depends. It's RNG based whenever they open up or they don't open up there. I'm notorious for falling in this part, the little small hops over those spikes. The torrent room here, if you get it right, you can actually get it to where you can freeze the room before they fire. It's a very tight window there. This room, this whole another section up here, if you do not have any more bright weapon energy left, it's crazy. It's really difficult. So he's going to try to do these slides, his slide chaining and everything. You never want to walk because you're going to have to use that bright weapon again. So it is possible to use the bright weapon all the way through that. So here's Dive Man stage. We call him, I call him Dive Man, but his actual name is Drill Man. So it's RNG heavy as can be. He's always going to start with that first drill there. He's going to burrow into the ground. Then he's going to pop up, and from there he's either going to jump around, he's going to dive again, or he's going to shoot his drill bombs at you. So again, it's all RNG based. It could ruin your run, especially in refights too. So, but we kind of have a good little setup for refights. Drill Man likes to dive on using when he only has one little sliver of health left. So we can kind of mitigate that by using Toad Man's weapon in the refights, but we'll get to that later. So the last Robot Master is Toad Man, and we'll be in his stage here in just a moment.
Shoutouts to Looking Toad. He's the man who got me into speedrunning this Mega Man 4. He's my Mega Man 4 mentor.
Yeah, absolutely. So the stream is going to be a little bit behind. So okay, so here in Toad Man, you're going to see the rain. So if you actually, when you jump up in the air, the rain is actually pushing you back. We're going to use that Bright Man's weapon here, and we're going to freeze all these characters. And it's a really tight jump there in a couple spots. It really, really is. So if you mess up your jump just a little bit, boom, you're dead. We're going to go down here. Again, same thing in Dive Man stage. You're in water. So when you're at this what we call the waterfall section, we want to make sure that we are you're canceling your slide canceling, because if not, you're going to go right in the pit. I mean, and we've done that during runs several times.
Oh yeah.
Now we're at the first snail. Actually, you won't even see him. We use Bright Man's weapon when you very first get in the room, and it kind of just freezes him from even spawning in. Yeah, you will take damage from his hitbox, but then again, and you did a nice little back D-boost there as well. And that's not easy to do as well, guys. It's really not. So we're going to try to do that as anywhere we can in the run. Oh gosh, I thought you were going to be dead there for a minute.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, that's a butt clincher right there. Oh yeah, we always do that first drill bomb there as soon as you enter the stage. This is a scripted fight, just in hopes one day, just one, that it kills him. Just one.
Just once. Just once. I wanted to just automatically one-shot kill him, you know?
That's right.
Or insta-fill his life or something, you know, something.
Yeah, and it's always said, if you see Toad Man and he does his acid rain, then we're just going to revoke your Mega Man card, okay? Or if he kills you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to snag that right away for you guys.
Yeah, Toad Man's pretty easy boss, but his stage is deceptively hard because of all the, you know, all the things on the screen and all the pitfalls, and it's just really dangerous. But
yeah. So now let's talk about other Mega Man games, okay? Like let's talk about Mega Man 2. You have the 8 Robot Masters, then you have the 4 Wily Sages. In this game, this is one of the longer of the Mega Man speedruns, and you actually have 4 additional stages to go through. So it's kind of brutal. Why did I choose this as my first speedrun, you say? I don't know. I'm nuts. At the very beginning of this stage, there is a hidden E-tank over in the snow on the left-hand side. Fed doesn't need that right now. He picked up 2 of them from Eddie already, so we're good to go as far as E-tanks for like marathon safety and whatnot. So.
We don't need no stinking E-tanks.
We don't need no stinking E-tanks. This next part up here, I'm sorry, that last part and this part up at the very top, there are ice physics. So this part we call Skull Alley. It can be notorious because you have to do such tight jumping and sliding to get this right. Because those other guys that come out of the pits, man, they hit you, you're dead. Again, we do not have the balloons, so we're going to go with probably. Are you going to use Rush Jet?
Nope.
Or Coil?
Coil's easier there, just to mitigate a lot of the enemies, because there is an enemy that'll spawn there, and if you're not careful, you
Yes.
can get knocked off your jet. So it's just easier just to coil through there.
Right. I believe that jet is just a tad bit faster, but again, we're just doing kind of like marathon safe strats here.
Safe strats. That's right.
Safe strats. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Remember, I'm showing you what not to do.
You're doing a great job so far. This is a lot of fun. So here we have Mothra. So you'll notice that the blinking red and white, that's his hitbox. Okay, that circle. Now keep in mind that hitbox is only 1 pixel.
Yeah, and the ring boomerang itself is only 1 pixel. So
yeah, even though it looks huge on screen, it's only 1 pixel. I mean, that's insane. I don't know what the developers were thinking when they made that. How OP would ring weapon be if it was like if its hitbox was the entire ring itself?
Man.
That would be insane.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do Cossack 2 here. Again, we have some really cool balloon strats at the very beginning here that I'm still learning myself, and I've been playing this game for a couple of years. What we're going to do is just buster our way through here. And then this next frame, we're just going to take Rush Jet. Let's see here. Marine. We actually never used Rush Marine through the entire run.
It is completely useless. Like it is.
It is.
It is.
And what's funny is that the one stage that you would possibly use it casually would be, Dive Man stage. So, other than that, and there might be like a Wily stage you can use it in, but we're speedrunners. We don't need that weapon. So
we don't need that stinking weapon.
We don't need no stinking Rush Marine. Alright, so we're gonna keep climbing here, guys. That bat is notorious for hitting me every time that I play this game. We can go ahead and talk about the boss. So this boss coming up, we call it Square Machine. And basically it has 3 different patterns that it can do. It's all based on RNG, okay? So you're gonna we can do a 1, a 2, or a 3. Now that's how many times it takes to form itself. There was a very, very low chance, I used to know the percentages, but a low chance to get a what's called a 1-1 pattern. You should be able to defeat this boss in 2 cycles. So let's see what he gets here first. He actually gets a 3, which is the most common. So we have a 3. You see it goes once, twice, and then the third one it comes together. So we're going to try to get as many shots as we can off on the middle section here. That's not too bad. I think you got 4 there. That's not too bad. So it's still possible that you can get a 2 cycle. So again, we have a 3-3. So it's probably like the worst RNG that you can get. And it happens, guys. It happens. So he pulled it off there. That's GG, man. That's awesome. That's not easy to do to get those 5 hits there.
Yeah, when you mess up the first cycle, you really gotta bring it on the second one in order to get the 2 cycle strat. But it's tight, I tell you. But it's consistent if you can pull off the strat the right way, the way you're supposed to do it. Pretty consistent, but sometimes you screw it up. It happens.
Yeah, to get those 5 hits, you can just sit there and just annihilate him with the Dust Crusher. But again, like if you hit him once and then he's in iframes, and then you hit him again, that doesn't count. He has to be out of iframes before you can actually cause damage again. So now we're at our favorite stage in the whole run. This is an auto-scroller, or Cossack 3. So what he's going to do is try to get these enemies off the screen as soon as possible. And that happens sometimes there where that guy they're notorious for knowing when you're going to shoot and when you're not going to shoot. So the best advice I've ever heard from anyone, I think that was Chelny, which is a world record holder, is that if you're in this stage, and we're speedrunners, we want to go super, super fast, right? But then again, you don't want to mess around during this stage, because if you're sitting there and you're jumping your slide and just kind of showing off a little bit or whatever, you know what I mean? Then there's a chance that you'll fall in a pit and you can ruin your run this way.
Yeah, dying in this stage is punishing. Like, you can lose a lot of time if you die in this stage. I don't recommend it.
Absolutely not. And right now we're actually at the checkpoint here. So you notice that, like, let's say that if Vet were to die with it to a robot master, he would actually go in the room right before the robot stage, before his room, and that's where you spawn in. Now, if you die, like, let's say this is the cockroach twins. If he dies to them for any reason, he goes back to that checkpoint. He does not go in the boss corridor, I guess is what you call it.
Yeah, corridor.
Yeah, corridor. So we're using that Pharaoh-Man weapon again here, kind of like taking care of some enemies. That way we're not losing any of our weapon energy. Weapon energy, of course, if you guys haven't noticed, is on the left-hand side there, next to our health. Our health is white. You can get the E-tank with balloons, but we're speedrunners. We don't need an E-tank, right then.
Right, that's right.
And then let's see if we do this here. All right. So if you guys notice, oh, yep, did a little moonwalk there. It's runs valid. So
Runs valid, yeah. Runs verified.
Again, runs verified. So this the cockroach twins, as you can see, we're like just destroying this guy with these Pharaoh shots. Again, he actually did it. Yeah, that was actually perfect.
That's
See,
the
he did it exactly.
optimal way to kill those two. You want to kill that
Yeah.
second one up at top right in the middle like that, so that way the explosions get off screen, because you don't start the fanfare until all the explosions are off the screen. So.
And that's actually true with every robot master and every enemy and everything, or boss, I should say.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful because those platforms are so thin. I mean, they're so small, right? So like, if you get hit, and Mega Man always he always goes back a little bit. So if you're standing on the edge, and you take a hit, boom. I mean, you're pretty much dead unless you can switch to, if you have balloons. That's the only way you can probably save yourself. And I think that doing Rush Coil or Rush Jet it takes too much time for Rush to spawn in. So this is we're just doing some sliding here. I know I got a little tangent there, but we're just sliding and jumping, guys. We're just sliding and jumping.
Sliding and jumping.
Yeah, that's part right here. We actually go up, and then we go through this door that's going to blast with drill. On the Mega Man Buster only, we have to go to the top section, which no one ever sees really. So it's kind of a nice surprise, a nice little thing.
There's a top section. There's a top
Yeah,
section.
Like,
what?
There's stars up there. What? It's oh gosh. Funny story why we're getting to Cossack here is that me and Vet actually met at an AGDQ event, and we just hit it off, dude. It was great.
Yeah,
And we're both Mega Man 4 lovers, so.
Yeah,
So here's a Cossack fight. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
So the Cossack fight, you can see here that Dr. Cossack, he's just standing there, like what? He's just taking it like a champ, right? So
Right.
that's the difference between the Japanese version and the American version. During the Japanese version, Dr. Cossack, what he'll do is he actually moves immediately. Text does go a little faster with Japanese as well, but again, that's the only differences. Were you going to say something about AGDQ and how we met?
No. Just
Okay.
saying, AGDQ is awesome. SGDQ is coming up soon, and it's online again. But man, I can't wait till it gets live again. Man, it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend, if you guys are speedrunners, to go to one at least once in your lifetime. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They usually have it in Minnesota, and then also in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah. Something like that.
So it's gamesdonequick.com. We're not like really pushing for that, but it is a great event, guys. So if you guys can, hopefully, like Vet said, hopefully we actually go this next January or so. Okay, so this is my favorite stage of all the Wily stages, at least. So it's just full of Mets, just absolutely full of Mets. There's only like one other enemy in here. So you have some Mets that will be killed with one shot, but some vets. Some Mets that are killed with 3. So, oh, good old Vet Daddy right there. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just sliding and jumping. So tightly routed here. This water section is notorious. Why? Okay, I have a question for chat. Why do they always put a water section and then put spikes above? You know what I mean? I mean, every single Mega Man game has that. So
Are these stages up to regulation size or what? Are these
Yeah,
up to code?
exactly.
I'm calling OSHA.
Exactly. This is the Yoku block room. It's one of two during the entire game. We're just going to skip that by using Jet. If you fall down, it's not really a big deal. You can get right back up there, so it's not a problem. Vet did that with ease. So we're going to keep sliding here. Then we're going to go to who we call Met Daddy. All right, he's just a big old Met. So typically what we want here is we want to use the ring weapon, and you notice how he jumps in the room to get it kind of closer to him as well. He can do two different patterns, like a slow and a fast, right? So let's see what it gives you first. He does a fast at first. So you really want like at least one fast and two slows to get a 3 cycle on this boss. Again, and then there's a slow there. So you notice that he's not taking damage from the actual boss himself. He's waiting for the smaller mess to come down to take the damage boost. So unfortunately, it gave you a fast, and a slow. So that makes it a 4 cycle. Again, it's RNG based, guys. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that. But you didn't die. That's the most important thing. So we're out of there.
Speaking of Looking Toad, he's in chat. Thanks for the good luck, brother.
Oh, excellent. I don't have chat pulled up, but hey, Looking Toad. Great to see you. Toad, Looking Toad is one of the top 10 Mega Man 4 runners.
He is.
He's incredible.
He's
really is. So
he's the man. He is my mentor, a good friend. I met him also at that GDQ, and he's such a great guy. And that's what I found in the Mega Man community itself is there's just so many good people out there willing to help, and just awesome people, man.
Absolutely, guys, and follow these runners. Follow all the runners that you've seen during the marathon today. I'm sure they're going to appreciate your support if you're interested in running the game. I mean, we all have our most of us have our Discords as well, where we talk about the games, we talk about various stuff. So yeah, definitely. Show some love, guys. Follow these runners for sure. Get in their Discords, and yeah. So if you have any questions, don't be shy. Just ask us. We'd be more than happy to fire up some Mega Man 4 and give you some pointers and everything. So I know we haven't really talked that much during this entire stage here, but it's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be using Rush Jet in a few spots here, just bustering all the way through. Are you going to go for the one tile slides or no?
No.
Okay, so the very top he said no.
I already died twice in this run. I'm not gonna die anymore.
What you can do is switch over to Toadman. You can do one tile slides here, but we're just gonna jump for marathon safety. Take a few damage boosts through this guy, what we call the gumball machine. Okay, so right here, so what that's doing is he's actually going to shoot off a rain flush, and then immediately that skips the boss's his health animation. You're going to shoot a drill right in his green noggin right there. Switch over, and we're going to use a ring to finish him off.
Did you just say his green noggin?
Yeah, green noggin. I didn't know what else to call it at that time.
His third eye? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to call it, man. So his hitbox. Is that good? His hitbox.
Yeah. Oh my god. when you hit him with a drill shot, it disables his hitbox down to just where that little eyeball is. So you can get his little green noggin, so you can get behind him and shoot him from the backside.
So you notice here at the very beginning of the stage, so Vet actually is going to refill some of his weapon energy. So unlike Mega Man 7 that I'll be running actually next for you guys, in Mega Man 7, for example, on that one, then your health is actually refilled after each Wily stage. But here, the classic Mega Mans, which Mega Man 7 is still a classic, but we had to actually conserve our energy, our weapon energy throughout the entire run. During the Cossack and the Wily stages, that is. So we're gonna have different fights. So the first one, it's routed fights here. So we're gonna start with Pharaohman. Basically, what we want to do is we want to keep as close as possible to that teleporter. As soon as Vet defeats a boss, he's going to get a big health drop. So I mean, yeah, take it if you need it. but we're speedrunners. We don't need it. Hopefully not. And we're going to go ahead and go just teleport right out there as quick as possible. The fights are just a little bit different depending on which robot master it is. So again, our strats actually change to where, again, we want them closest to the door instead of being killed in the very center of the screen. So now we're going to go to Dive Main here. Again, a scripted fight. Nothing more to say about this one. There is water in the room. That's about it. We are going to conserve, you can see here, we're going to conserve that skull barrier for Brightman. So what we should do is actually hit him with 5 of those. We should have 5. And again, it's going to offset it to where Brightman does not freeze us, okay? Then we're going to switch over to Toadman and finish him off. So the thing about Toadman's weapon here is that you won't actually fire it when you're in the air. If you're on the ground and fire it, it actually it just pauses for a second when he does like Mega Man's little animation. But that he does a great thing here. He does a great job. So we have one more Rain Flush here. We're going to fire it off at the very beginning of Drill Man. Again, it's only one. It only takes about one little sliver of health away. But again, like we said earlier, if Drill Man decides to dive at the very, he likes to dive at the very last when he has 1 pixel left. So ultimately, you want no dives, but he just keeps diving here. So it's really unfortunate. Again, RNG, what can you do? So we're just going to try and take him down as quickly as possible. There's also a thing called drunk missiles where the missile just goes around and around him. So
now you can kind of get away with not having drunk missiles if you do like a little jump before you shoot the missiles. That'll help you kind of negate a lot of that drunk missile crap, but it'll happen.
Right. Again, like just like we're saying here with Toadman, I mean, you cannot keep just shooting, right? You just can't do that. You really have to wait till those iframes are away before the boss actually takes damage. Again, this the Ringman's fight, little bit off here. That's okay though. We're gonna take some security help here. So. And then we're gonna go to our last robot master, which is Deathman. Again, we want Deathman on the left-hand side of the screen. We cannot tell if he's gonna how many times he's gonna do his the sucking. There's no other way to say it, guys. I mean,
Deathman sucks. That's it.
Deathman sucks. Yeah, but
literally
right, so
and figuratively.
Yeah. So this is Wily Machine. So it's got 2 different parts to him. The first part we're gonna just keep tinking. Not really tinking, but it's the best Mega Man sound in the world. We're gonna get him down to 1 health here. Does a great job by there. Then we're gonna switch over to Drill Man, and with Drill Man, what it does, it skips that the health, his health animation, as well as well, that's pretty much it. It does a little bit of damage as well. So it actually, your drill bombs actually create more damage by doing that. So great job. I'm running out of air. 1 moment. It's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, now we're moving on to the last stage here. Time will be on last hit on Wily. Hopefully we're going to get some double shots. 2 double shots and a single shot would be great, but he's super RNG based, and he can spawn in like, what, 9 different positions, I think? So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right, 9. Yeah, 3 in the top, 3 in the middle, 3 in the bottom. You definitely do not want him to spawn at the bottom at all, just because you can't get those double shots like that was saying. So he's actually going to switch over after he kills these little worms here over to Pharaoh Man. So just like even in Buster only, there's only 2 ways that you can actually hurt Wily. That's with the Pharaoh shot, and then also with Ring as well. So he gets a not so great spawn up there in the corner, 1 at the bottom.
It's a bad luck here.
Yeah. Yep. You kind of want to stay in the middle there too. He's doing a great job about doing that.
God dang
Not
it.
the best.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Thank you for being PG. Alright. Oh, one more hit. One more hit.
Good God.
Did you say time?
Yeah, time.
Okay. I'm still. You're finishing up right now. Okay, there we go. You got it. GG, man.
Thanks. Okay.
Incredible job.
Like, that is not the run that I would like to have produced, but I mean, it happens. This game is a tough game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is a tough one. But it's so much fun. It's one of my favorites. Like I said, Looking Toad taught me so much. And if you guys are interested in speedrunning this, Chelney put out some good tutorials on YouTube. That's amazing. You can find them also in Mega Man Community Discord. You can have links to all that stuff. So I really highly suggest running this, guys. It's a lot of fun, but it is challenging. So if you're looking for a challenge, pick up Mega Man 4. Thanks for the GGs, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and thanks for allowing me to commentate during your run today. I do appreciate that, Vet.
No problem, man. And thanks to the great Todd, man, also for putting this marathon together again for the second time and benefiting the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. If you guys want, hit that donate button and that donate link and go donate, man. It's good times. Come play it good, yeah. So that's it for me. We're gonna switch it over to GND. He's gonna play Mega Man 7, and then Mega Man 9 Proto Man run for HAA is coming up after, and I can't wait for that, man. I'm looking forward to it. HAA is a great Mega Man 9 runner, just epic. So let's keep it going with Mega Man 7. And we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Alright, Vet, thank you for the Mega Man 4 run. It's got a fantastic soundtrack, doesn't it? So, speaking of Mega Man, it's a big franchise, you know, we know that. It's kind of like Final Fantasy, there's infinite of them. Spin-offs with Mega Man X, Mega Man ZX, and all types of battle capsules and things like that. So with every franchise, you have to have your best, and you have to have your worst. Next up, we have a game that is known by a lot of people to be one of the worst Mega Mans to play. I wholeheartedly disagree. I love this one. I think it's right up there with Mega Man X, but on the Super Famicom and the Super Nintendo system, this definitely didn't get nearly as much attention as the X series. If you haven't figured it out by now, talking about Mega Man 7. I'm going to go ahead and get the crop going. We're going to have a speed run of it next. Stay tuned.